Part 4 Title: The Breaking Point. Part 4 Title: The Breaking Point. Part 4 Summary. With video evidence and conflicting statements, police make arrests. Under pressure, the group fractures completely. Interrogations reveal different versions of the same night, each one self-serving, each one incomplete. As the truth edges closer, it becomes clear that Malik's death wasn't just about one push, it was about everything that led up to it, and what they chose to do after. The arrests happened before sunrise. No sirens. No spectacle. Just quiet knocks on doors that would never feel the same again. Trevor opened his door in sweats, eyes half-lidded, until he saw the badges. "Trevor Langston?" Detective Reyes asked. He nodded slowly. "We need you to come with us." "For what?" Reyes held his gaze. "You already know." Ava cried before they even finished reading her rights. Evan tried to argue. Lily didn't say a word. Jordan was the only one already awake, sitting on his couch, phone in his hand, like he'd been waiting. By noon, they were all in separate rooms. No more group chats. No more shared stories. No more safety in numbers. Just walls. Tables. And questions. Trevor went first. He leaned back in his chair like this was temporary. Like it would pass if he stayed calm enough. "It wasn't like that," he said. Reyes didn't interrupt. "He got in my face," Trevor continued. "He was accusing us, calling us things, trying to start something." "What kind of things?" Reyes asked. Trevor hesitated. "Racial stuff." Reyes tilted her head slightly. "Be specific." "He said we treated him different because he's black." "And did you?" "No," Trevor said immediately. Too quickly. Reyes let the silence stretch. Trevor shifted. "I mean, not like that," he added. Ava's version was cleaner. More careful. "It was an argument," she said. "That's it. People argue. People don't usually end up dead after arguments," Reyes replied. Ava swallowed. "He was near the edge," she said. The boat tilted. It happened. No one pushed him." Ava looked down. "I didn't see a push." Reyes didn't press. "Not yet." Evan tried to reshape the moment. "It was chaotic," he said. "You saw the video, it's not clear." "It's clear enough," Reyes replied. Evan leaned forward. "Then you saw him too, right?" He was heated. He wouldn't back off. "That justifies what?" "I'm not saying it justifies anything," Evan said quickly. "I'm saying it wasn't planned." Reyes studied him. "You're not being asked about a plan," she said. "You're being asked about a decision." Lily broke in under 10 minutes. "I told them we should call 911, she said, tears already falling. Right after he went in. "And?" "They said we'd get in trouble," she whispered. "Who said that?" Lily shook her head, crying harder. "All of them. No one said it exactly, but it was there." "What did you do next?" Lily covered her face. "Nothing." Jordan lasted the longest. Not because he was stronger. Because he was done. "You already know what happened," he said when Reyes walked in. "I want to hear you say it," she replied. Jordan nodded slowly. "He didn't fall." Reyes said nothing. Trevor pushed him, Jordan continued. "Not like," he stopped, searching for the right words. "Not like he meant to kill him. But?" Jordan looked up. "He meant to shut him up." The room felt heavier after that. Truth had weight. And once it landed, it didn't lift. "What happened after he went over?" Reyes asked. Jordan's jaw tightened. "We panicked. That's not an answer. Jordan exhaled sharply. We froze, okay? For like, a minute. Maybe less. Then we started yelling. Looking. Trying to find him. And then? He hesitated. Reyes waited. And then Trevor said we needed to think. About what? About what this would look like. Reyes didn't blink. And what did it look like? She asked. Jordan laughed once. Bitter. Like we killed him. The silence that followed wasn't empty. It was full of everything they hadn't said that night. We could have called, Jordan said quietly. We should have called. But you didn't. No. Why? Jordan's voice dropped. Because we thought, if we just said he wasn't there. Reyes finished it for him. Then it never happened. Jordan nodded. But he was there, Reyes said. Yeah. And you knew that. Yeah. And you all agreed to lie. Jordan swallowed. Yeah. By evening, the charges were in motion. Not final. Not complete. But real. Trevor Langston, manslaughter. Obstruction of justice. Tampering with evidence. The others, different variations of the same. Lies had consequences. Even the ones told out of fear. But the case still wasn't finished. Because one question hadn't been fully answered. Not in a way that sat right. That night, Reyes replayed the video again. Not the shove. Not the fall. The part before. Malik's voice. You think I don't notice? She paused it there. Rewound. Played it again. There was something in that moment. Something bigger than the argument. Bigger than the push. This didn't start on the boat. It ended there. Reyes picked up the file. Photos. Messages. History. Patterns. All the small things that didn't seem like much, until they did. Across town, Trevor sat alone in his holding cell. For the first time, there was no one to back him up. No one to agree. No one to share the blame. Just him. And the memory of that moment. The look on Malik's face, not angry. Not scared. Certain. Like he already knew. Trevor leaned forward, elbows on his knees. And whispered, barely audible, I didn't mean to. But even he didn't finish the sentence. Because it didn't matter anymore. Somewhere else in the building, Jordan stared at his reflection in the glass. We left him, he said quietly to no one. And that, more than the push. More than the lie. More than anything, was the part he couldn't escape.